Okay, so I bought another Seck 188 Mark II, and it's pretty dirty, but actually everything so far that I've tested works. Everything. It's a couple of dodgy switches, dodgy in as much as they haven't been used for ages, but a couple of pushes in and out and they work, and that's only happened twice on the whole thing. So I've tested every channel going to all buses, left, right bus and all the subgroups. Then I've tested all the outputs from the subgroups, which are switchable to outputs 1 to 8 or 9 to 16. That's all working. All the EQ works, all the solos work, all the monitoring section on every channel works. I've also tested the 4 auxiliary returns at the top here. They're all working. They can be routed to any bus, and they've got basic 2-band Baxendale style shelving EQ, pan and solo. That's I've tested all. The only thing I haven't tested is the auxiliary sends. There's a few of them on here, but everything else seems to be working. So I said it's a bit tatty, but the other one had problems. I showed you in the video a couple of weeks ago. 2 channels aren't working. The pan wasn't working on 2 channels. A couple of switches were broken and things. Well, I got this, believe it or not, for 40 quid. 40 bloody quid. It needs some work. The only thing is the person selling it on eBay omitted to point out, look at that, a hole has been cut in the side panel and this multi-pin connector has been attached. Now this apparently was used in a theatre. I think what they've done, well, it's the only obvious thing it can be, is that multi-pin must be in turn, because you can see the cables coming off it, the wires coming off it going into the mixer. There's a hole cut in the side. Given the amount of pins on here, I think what they've done is this multi-pin is wired to the first 8 mic sockets. I'm guessing that's what's going on inside. So the person selling it didn't tell me this modification had been made. Okay, it doesn't make a huge amount of difference, but it's just not original. However, I've got the grey one. I could always take all these boards out and mount them in my other case, which of course doesn't have a hole cut in the side for a multi-pin. But yeah, it's working, and the EQ is a little bit smoother on these than on the first grey Mark I version. So yeah, it's going to need a really good clean, but I'm a bit loath to take the circuit boards out in case something goes wrong, but it's the only real way to get the front panel nicely clean. Anyway, there you go, there's another one. So this is the main thing is, though, it doesn't really matter whether it's got some grime on it and stuff that needs cleaning. Every damn thing works. That's the important bit. Okay, so that's good. Okay, just letting you know what's going on. More to come. Anyway, there you go. Lovely board, but it just needs a bloody good clean. It's pretty dirty. Okay, see you later.